So what's up, guys? Let's fix this a little bit. I'm about to do some shit with my skateboard. Might as well just put it on video. But in the meantime, or maybe I won't put it on video, let's just do a rant really quick or a discussion. Okay, because I heard some other people saying some shit. And I need to clarify some things. And all of you that look up links on the computer and go to the library and think you know what the fuck's up, I'm sorry, but you don't. And all those who go to some religious sect to believe everything they have to offer don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I do. Okay? All right, so let's just explain why I know. Okay? I feel I've been downloaded with information. Now let's leave it at that. All right? It's not my information. I'm not, maybe as a warlock, I somehow encourage myself to download it. Let's just put it that way. And this is what I will say. There is no special bloodline here on Earth. It's people with vested interests, that may or may not have any bloodline kind of association. These are people with vested interests. Now, how do I look at it? Well, I look at it like this, not having to do with bloodlines. It has to do with the invasion of your, if you will, your energy as you dissipate or you congregate. Sometimes a body dies, it dissipates, obviously, because the energy that is left over from your body doesn't know how to coagulate in one place. So, but there are other beings out there that know how to do that. And as long as they can keep your energy focused, whatever capability they use to do that, whether it be directly entering into the energy field or by synthetically doing it using technology aboard a spacecraft or something like that. All right, so they have a few different ways of doing all kinds of shit. So, and some of the beings that enter into the energy field before you are born as well. This is what's going on, guys. Okay, when you die, these things don't want your personality to disappear, so they invade. Well, they don't invade. They're trying to keep the everything that makes us up is actually alien. We don't even realize it. Okay, like a lot of our personality is like 80% from another fucking being. So it's not something they would ever teach you about. Oh yeah, well, by the way, you already are taken over. Okay, so here's another thing though, guys. It's not so much that you're just taken over, but those personalities can be completely, you can disconnect them. So like extraterrestrials come here to investigate a person and they abduct them. The first thing they want to do is see how much of the personality has been, I guess you'd call it, infected by other personalities, because that's kind of what their protocol is. When they say, okay, this person has 370 different personalities and he has a pretty good reputation, then, whatever they document from that, they say, well, that was a successful abduction because that particular one is seemingly doing very well. So they're not like trying to get rid of the other personalities, but when they do abduct you, they can definitely control that shit. And basically you are a robot anyway. So even with all those extra personalities in you, you're still a biological robot. To an extraterrestrial that comes by here, they can easily shut you off, your conscious mind and have you walk over to their vehicle. They don't have to come pick you up with, although they do have robots that do that, different vehicles, different kind of extraterrestrials have different kinds of things they use. Some extraterrestrials may not be as technologically advanced, so yes, they use robots that are pretty obvious robots. And then other extraterrestrials use stuff that, that look exactly like, a human, Now, but the thing is, it is a human. That's the point. We are robots, and so are the humans they have working on board and or around them. So when you're talking about humans outside of our planet, those beings are also robots. All right? Yes, we're farmed robots. That's what we are. We're farmed robots. And yes, everything appears to be biological and we are disposable. But not really. Because when we die, like I said, that energy field, many times gets what do you call it, mined from other extraterrestrials, other beings from other dimensions as well. And they're all here on the same reason you would tour around the world to investigate other parts of the world. It's all curiosity. It's not, it's not to try to be evil or anything like that. It's because, kind of like an exchange student. They're coming into your personality from birth. Their linear time doesn't match, and they can augment it so that it doesn't affect them, but it will affect us. We'll think we just lived 80 years or 90 years or whatever. They, on the other hand, they could be with us our whole life and wouldn't affect their time linear or whatever, kind of physics are existent in their location. So what I'm saying is this isn't about bloodlines. This is about we're all robots. Even our government is trying to hack our robotic capabilities and have been, and that's what MK Ultra was. But the other beings do too. So, I mean, you're getting a bunch of people. First of all, the other beings hacked you when you were born. And then the extraterrestrials, they come by and periodically check up on the beings' personality and the multiplex of different personalities that merged into that being. And of course, they have other interests. I don't know all of them, but they have other interests. And yes, there is a mild farming program with us, but we are overstock. So you don't farm when you have overstock. So you just let it breed and you try to maintain the planet. But we're already overstocked, so we're not exactly, and we're not sought after that much. But we were given an opportunity for safety reasons and, so that they could still retain certain resources. All right, so the extraterrestrials that I'm talking about, there's about 17 versions of them. And, some may look like, most of them look similar, but then there's ones that don't look similar but have the same genetic traits. And there's a hair stuck in there. Oh, fuck, man. But for the most part, this isn't about Star Trek. This is, sure, Star Trek may have been a form of disclosure, in any science fiction, and anything that discusses anything that's of the future probably is a form of disclosure. You just don't know it. Now, what do I think about humanity? I'm just going to tell you. We're pretty much closed off. Everybody has dammed up their mind. Because they've dammed up their mind, they think it's plentiful to have all that water in that dam instead of the way it was before where it was a trickling creek or some shit. No, it's not a good thing. You're not deriving power by damming up your mind. You're actually, you might have, that extra amount of water that you feel is necessary. This is just a metaphor, so to speak, but or an example. But the truth of the matter is, you fucked with the nature, you synthesized it to make the dam. Now your brain can't think outside of the dam because now you're localized. So that's the thing with humans. You are capable of a lot of shit, but you're localized in your brain, your features, everything is matter. And now the other beings that have invaded you, they're not concerned about your achievements that way. They're there as observers, like an exchange student, and they'll be here for your entire life. And are they evil? No. Evil is it's kind of like bullshit anyway. Yeah, you can be defective. That, I guess, is evil to me and to the aliens when somebody goes against the population and procreation circumstance and or does something that is effectively against it, then you are a defect by proxy. It isn't about evil and trying to contain this strong sense of and the people that do that, I ain't gonna lie, the sadists, whatever you want to call them, they don't have any power. They think they do. They're completely lost. They have no fucking clue. Even if they're in secret societies and they believe that sacrificing small animals and children or whatever the fuck it is they do, after a while, becomes pretty obvious that they have no power. Even in their own ranks, people are like saying, man, I've been doing this shit for a long time. It's all fucking, kind of traditional, this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, nothing's fucking changed. It's the same fucking ball of wax. And most of the time, these people are just haters of society. Now, a lot of gay people are similar. They're haters of people that like women. So initially, when gays started out, they were doing it to try to say in their own way, hey, this is what I do on my fucking time. Fuck you. I like it up the ass or some shit like that, And it's a rebellious thing like a child would do. And yes, nowadays we got people that, genetically speaking, they may actually be feminine, female, but they have a dick. And so they get confused. And because of the gays that started out with the whole rebellious, I hate you because you like women thing, the gays actually got augmented from the people that do have feminine qualities, and those feminine quality people mixed with the gays, and now it's all of a sudden it's supposed to be natural. So there you go. All right, there you go, guys. Peace out.